MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Memphis Redbirds and the Iowa Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our coverage of AAA baseball on the show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Manuel Ojeda will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7-2.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And Valika's throw will be in time for the first out. 4-3 on the put out to first. And with that, here's a look at the iCubs on D. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Shane Robinson will step in now. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Tom Horn will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Ladd is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Ladd will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Ladd.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Got him.
Well, and no surprise, we talk about it all the time in the beginning of a ball game. Location is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. I mean, if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
Darnell McDonald will get his first opportunity now. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third baseman,
Jason Pello will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Hit hard to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Barney Nadeau leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Barney Nadeau.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1.
2021, 2-1.
And a changeup here as this ball's grounded foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Fouled straight back. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Well, just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Cesar Ornelas will stand in. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Now the 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Danny Gutierrez will dig in here. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a bouncer out in front. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
And you know, this is always one of the tougher double plays to turn. Now, I'm not sure if he might have double clutched just a little bit there on the mound, waiting for the guy to cover. So they do get the force play at second, but it develops just a little too slowly to wind up getting them both.
Pete Kozma will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. In there, strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Hit hard to the right. That's slicing, just foul. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Alex Cabrera will start things off in the bottom of the second.
The shortstop, Alex Cabrera.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Casper Wells will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Three-0 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Chris Valaika will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Right there for strike 1. for second. Not in time as he steals second.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Carmen Castaneda stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. A slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Pete Kozma will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Pete Kozma.
And a high strike there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the 1 pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Teddy Quinlan will get his first cuts here. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fouled straight back. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on show track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Tyler Lyons will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ladd will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. John Baker will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Catcher, John Baker.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Nadu has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but they didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Justin Grimm digs in at the plate. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Robinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Bo Ladd will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Nadu is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Manuel Ojeda will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Well, they always say the hallmark of a good leadoff hitter is to have the ability to work the count and show some patience up there. But he takes that one to the extreme this time. It's one thing to wait for your pitch up there, but sooner or later you're going to have to swing at one of them.
Shane Robinson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Wells is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Tom Horn.
Tom Horn will try it again. He flew out his first time. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Darnell McDonald will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Left fielder, Darnell McDonald.
Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Lyons will do this himself, and that's the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Jason Pello will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and He's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Alex Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this will be fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Program. Program.
Barney Nadeau will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Barney Nadeau.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
3-2 now.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. You just can't seem to finish him off.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Cesar Ornelas will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Danny Gutierrez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Pete Kozma will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
The 1-0. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
Center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
In a game like this, you had to figure that a manufactured run was going to be how we finally opened our scoring. Good work there to drive him in.
Teddy Quinlan will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Down.
Now both runners on the move. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball 1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Come on, let's get the ground ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
First and second now, 1 man out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Ladd calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Tyler Lyons. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you've got the pitcher up
there. And that's in there, 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after all to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Memphis is out on top, 1-0. Casper Wells will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here we go.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Nadu is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Chris Valaika will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Carmen Castaneda will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so it's worked it full now at 3 and 2. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Ojeda retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Manuel Ojeda will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Manuel Ojeda.
First pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Shane Robinson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Line to the right side, but foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Weighted back on a changeup nicely that time as it's bounced toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit.
With this base hit right here, he picks up just their 3rd hit through the first 6 innings. Now the trick will be to string a few more of these together.
Tom Horn will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
The 1-1 home. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Barney Nadu.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Kyuji Fujikawa will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kyuji Fujikawa.
Barney Nadu will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Shake it off. Let's get 2.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they move on top 4-0.
And goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Cesar Ornelas will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Cesar Ornelas.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Oh, no way. Looking good, Cops. Looking good.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
All right, cold soda.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Let's go.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was a strike, Lou. Come on.
And this is fouled straight back. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
First baseman number 44, Gutierrez.
Danny Gutierrez will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Pick him up, first base. Let's go.
In there, 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Pete Kozma will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Wells will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. The Redbirds lead it 4-0. John Baker will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Catcher, Sean Baker.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Kozma is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Manuel Valencia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Manuel Valencia.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get one run off it.
Bo Ladd will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4. Darnell McDonald will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Go yard.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Back here for Pacific Coast League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
47, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Teddy Quinlan will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Tyler Lyons will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled back. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Manuel Ojeda will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Shane Robinson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Let's get a K. Come on.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. McDonald is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Jason Pello will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there. And why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
One on the way. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Nadu comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Alex Cabrera will dig in. Strikeout victim as last time. Fouled back.
Get there.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit to third. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th. So the no-hit bid will end right here. Casper Wells will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
He sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here we go.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Let's go now, base hit here.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Chris Valaika will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Hector Rondon will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Tom Horn will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And 2-2.
A few groans from the faithful here. They wanted strike three.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Barney Nadeau will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game.
There you go.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Go back to Memphis.
Swing.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. McDonald will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Cesar Ornelas will stand in, base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Carmen Castaneda will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman, Carmen Castaneda.
First offering on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And hey, don't write these guys off just yet. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
And even though this is only one run, this is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
John Baker will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode on them. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Seth Maness is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 61, Seth Maness.
Claudio Casto will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 2, Claudio Casto.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Bo Ladd will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Stay out of the double play already.
First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-0 count. The pitch. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, you should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. To second for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Ninth inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Zach Roskup will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Zach Roskup.
Danny Gutierrez will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Danny Gutierrez.
Come on now.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Around first, digging for two now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Pete Kozma will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. In there, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Ladd will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Teddy Quinlan will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
In there, 3-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Fouled back. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Wells is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
And now you think back. If the previous guy could have made a productive out and got that runner over to third base, this would have been a sacrifice fly and they would have scored a run. Instead, you've got 2 outs now, and that leadoff double still sitting there at second base. Wow, the importance of fundamentals.
Number 9 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The next 3-2. Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, it's just a little in, and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
Michael Drees will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Manuel Ojeda will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Home half of the ninth coming up. Memphis is out on top, 6-1. Samuel Santiago is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
15, Samuel Santiago.
Darnell McDonald will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, and in the first two games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Jason Hello will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here it comes. Swings under this one as he pops it high in the air toward the right side. Gutierrez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Nice job there as he gets the first two men to face him here. And now they're just one out away from picking up the first two games of this series.
Alex Cabrera is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Come on!
Now here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Memphis comes out on top 6-1. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Redbirds, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Iowa, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.